Hi, Dr. Saxena here, and coming to the series of this detox and all that, we have been talking about what are the other areas by which you are getting into problems. And we were talking about with one of the patients with what's happening with the menstrual hygiene, and I believe there are some things called dioxins which are they get liberated during this whatever feminine products you are using in the traditionally sanitary napkins and tampons and pads, and that is causing leaching these toxic chemicals and causing a problem. So let's look at this particular thing, what is how things have that. And very interesting thing, there was a movie called Padman, and he they were showing how the things feminine these hygiene products are now, it has been easier for manufacturers to produce them, and without undue scrutiny into the process and chemicals used. I repeat, there are a lot of chemicals which are causing some problems here, and we need in India, we need a bill requiring manufacturers disclose what are the ingredients on these tampons and pads, and because we believe that there are chemicals which pose a health risk because of that. Instead, the thing is, you try to make products from your organic natural fibers without chemicals, toxic chemicals, and consider making your own reusable pads for the uh, people who use that. So yes, this was a until last year, last decade, no one used to discuss about menstruation in the mixed company, and now we need to tell this to the school students also, how to this hygiene, how to maintain that particular thing. And yes, discussions are were not very open, but because of this toxics in the kind of pads what we see, we need people should actively start discussing about this particular thing. See, there is a danger to this women who use this some of these products, and there are a lot of activists who have worked hard to normalize this particular and improve the products which are available. This has resulted in people choosing natural alternatives for personal care products, such as lotions, deodorants, and cosmetics. But the same cannot be said about the a lot of awareness among the people, and now people are not using parabens in the lotions. They are not using much phthalates in the deodorants and all. So there is a much demand of organics lotions and all that which has. But the same thing has not yet applied for this tampons and sanitary napkins. This is one of the things which already when we look into that, this is FDA has which regulates the tampons, and as medical, they consider this as medical devices, and so what can be done now? We need to first of all, we are just trying to tell the people, yes, there is a problem with your thing, as said, menstrual hygiene, that what you are using has got some things like toxins. We have got dioxins which are causing some endocrine, acting as a endocrine disruptors. So this was what happens is that the cotton what is being produced, it is a genetically engineered cotton, and which is soaked in pesticides, which is being used into this GE cotton is being used in tampon, and if we are using it in the vagina several times each month, it may be worse than ingesting pesticides from GE4, considering the high permeability of the nature of the vaginal wall. You are just keeping in the vagina this particular stuff which has got a lot of toxins, it has got a lot of pesticides and all that. And apart from that, there are some products which are making fragrance is added to that, and fragrance is really contains a lot of phthalates, which is absolutely a strict no. In a country like US, there was a Ministerial Products Right to Know Act of 2017. A bill was passed wherein all the feminine hygiene product manufacturers were supposed to list down the ingredients on the package. Um, Coming to the context here, we don't have that kind of regulations this time. So we just want people to get. We are telling people to encourage them to understand what is this doctor talking about exposure to dioxins and furans, which indirectly you get by using this sanitary pads, the toxic chemicals you get from this particular thing. Um, which is causing a havoc because this dioxins, furans, pesticide residues are found in the tampons, and which is causing to somehow to give you some idea about what is dioxins. Dioxins are the persistent organic pollutants which that are highly toxic. They damage your immune system and may interfere with your hormone system a lot. 90% of your exposure to dioxins is through the food, and as they take a long time to break down, enabling the chemical to be distributed up the food chain. Kind of things are toxicity of dioxin is we had seen people getting dioxins from the air when we have seen people burning all this papers and plastics. The high levels of dioxins are there in the air, which is absolutely not safe. And we are talking about persistence of this dioxins in the atmosphere, in the environment, and this is having a significant problem with the developmental, reproductive, and the immune system problems what the people are having now. It is affecting the kids as well as the adults in a big way. So, what are the things which we try to put across here is that you need to be careful. We need to ask what is the chemicals, is the dioxins or pesticides or the cotton which is used is kind of it's a genetically engineering cotton or not, because genetically engineering cotton this has got something more than something like glyphosate also, which is probably giving rise to a lot of problems. And sometimes these tampons may create a favorable environment for bacterial growth in vagina, and that may increase, this tampons may increase the micro tears in the wall, and allowing the bacteria to enter directly into the bloodstream, increasing the risk to a toxic shock syndrome, which has been described in the literature. So, so this is some things which we want you people to understand, because there are some alternatives which are available. You should always go for that particular thing, and not look at the things which have been causing a lot of not just cotton. It has to be organic cotton, and you have got something like rayon, viscose, highly absorbent fibers, which may stick to your vaginal wall when the tampon is removed. And this do stay fibers, they stay inside the vault and raises your risk of absorbing this amount of toxins from the fabric. So you need to be careful of what you are wearing, and you need to understand these things. And whenever you shop for the naturals, look for products which are chlorine free, synthetic free, and toxin free. And the natural products should also be hypoallergenic and fragrance free. So this is one thing which I thought it was pertinent, because I do see in my practice, and we see a lot of infertility, a lot of endometriosis, and we believe endometriosis is purely a dioxin derivative driven problem, and that's how this will be very relevant to the people who understand what is this toxicity causing their endocrine disruption, resulting in a lot of menstrual irregularities and other problems around that. Thank you.